Oh, wow. Good flick. Can't bump. Bang! Pick out. That's crazy chow. Ooh, that's a pinch. How you doing, Kyle, on this wonderful Tuesday? Oh, I can't tell if they're passing it or just taking really bad touches. Could be one or the other. Potato Watson Taco. I would hope so. Pass middle. Oh, wow. I didn't expect him to hit right at me. That's funny. No, I didn't need to flip that. Wait. I didn't realize it was that. There's no way? Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, he's recovering really well on that, despite the fact that he did not take a quick takeoff. I'm going to search the Dominus after this. I don't know why, chat. It's like a fun Dominus day. Bonk. We do like a bonk, chat. Start our day off with a win would be excellent. Would be top tier entertainment, personally. I'm not. No! Dracob! I saw you go in and I was like, oh, you definitely don't see me. Whoops. That was the first time a solo queue player has ever left the ball for me. That's crazy. Hey, Louis. Found a very cool job today that I applied to, and I hope that they're gonna actually see my resume, because I think I'm perfectly qualified for it. Pays pretty well. I've got all their preferred qualifications as well, so always a good sign. Kind of job. There's a local college near me that is doing an esports program. And I swear to God, dude, this rank is filled with the best flip resetters of all time. I also would love it if I could stop having dudes in the back immediately go for an aerial. Highly unfortunate solo queue moment where we both simultaneously make the same decision. But yeah, they need an esports instructor, and they're like, yeah, ideally you have some teaching experience, you have a lot of experience in esports. And I'm like, yep, that's me. And they're like, yeah, ideally you should have a couple of years of experience in teaching and in esports. I'm like, I do have that. And they're like, all right, you need to be local to Dallas. I'm like, I am that. So, a lot of checks. Hopefully you can turn that into something. Nice, okay, cool. Didn't you coach USF? I did. This is not a coaching position necessarily. It's more of like someone to help teach classes and coordinate like an esports program specifically. It pays pretty well from what I can tell, at least. What I was happy about is that this job isn't one where they had to ask about salary. They just told you like it is this amount of money, which I kind of appreciate. And it was a good amount, so I was happy. I'm happy with it. I have a pretty inexpensive life. If I can make, you know, anywhere north of 50K, I'm fine. Anything above that, that's just gravy. Don't need a lot of things in my life, price-wise. Not gonna lie, thought I screwed that one over. Thought I hit that a little too fast. Oh. Found a job? No, I applied for a job. Bonk. Nice. Drake clicks. Just kidding. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, never mind. We have 2 gold lead, I forgot. I was like, oh no, please don't counter us immediately. All right, Dracob. Dracob? Dracob, that's not what I'm talking about. Nice. Oh. God, I am so pathetically low in threes. It's actually kind of hilarious how... I don't think I've played a single game of threes this season that isn't against a full party. Like, it's kind of wild how the only way people experience this game mode is through a full party. Don't forget to change the notification message. Well, that's going to be a fat minute until that happens, buddy, so don't worry about it. Okay. Don't usually like challenging those, but if you go slow enough, it doesn't backfire. Nice. I was like, Rillo's probably not going to be able to flick that immediately, so I'm just going to see what happens. And it turns out you can chow that quick. Oh, that was finger slip. Luckily, we're not playing a bot. Cool. Okay. So I'm like, if we're playing a bot, they'll immediately go for that. I don't trust that he has that. Oh, that's a good pass. Never mind. I was about to say, I'm like, he's not going to be able to shoot that and hit that backwards enough that I was like, oh. Why when I send chat with an emote? Well, you're not sending any chats according to me, so I don't know what you're talking about. Ow, that's not 50. Oh, that's terrible kickoff. Unfortunately, teammate is left alone, which means he's 100% getting scored on. Just kidding. Nice. Oh, he just fully went. God, I've got people who are still pretty brain dead. We're still kind of low enough that people are just going to chow everything. Sorry, buddy. All right, that's fine. It's a giveaway. Dayton, you feeling okay, buddy? I'm going to leave that boost for you, okay? What? He scooped that over my 50. I've never seen that before. That's kind of wild. There's no way he shot that. Okay, that's fine. Wait, that's a target. Teammate! No! All right. All right, buddy. Wait, what? Hold on. What? Oh, Dayton, are you okay? Are you broken inside emotionally? What happened here? He didn't get bumped, he just missed. Okay, crazy. Hello, Ronan. Well, you just sent an emote there, but then you had sent one with a text, so I don't know what you're talking about here. Turns out you're delusional, Louis. I hate everything about that. This is not threes. Not the best flick. Luckily, wide open shot. Nice. Okay, this time he's got it. He's got the sauce, chat, on the follow. That's all I wanted. I want to put that a little bit more back post. The text is before the emote. The text will be ignored. No, it won't. What are you talking about? What are you chatting from? Are you on, like, some mobile device? That has, like, never been a feature of, like, any aspect of Twitch. Whoa, horrible recovery on that one. I'll kind of blame myself on that one, Dayton, despite the fact he had 9 minutes to react to this. Is he playing the double of this guy? I don't... It's a really late challenge for that guy. Okay, let's just assume I don't ever need to chow anything until the very last second, because that seems to be the case on this. Also, not a huge fan of my teammate being terrified of challenging the ball wings last. There it is. Okay, he's learning. I'm not gonna lie, these guys have pretty good setups off the ceiling and on the slow play. Oh my god. So teammate right there, it's where I have 0 boost, and he drives directly down the middle into the goal. This might be the most boosted player I've ever seen in my life. There's no way this man has made it into GC2, rotating directly into the goal. That's like a Diamond 1 rotational error. That's why you shadow at an angle, chat. I'm on mobile, maybe that's the cause. That's kind of weird though, I don't know about that. I'm a hard set gold, I can kind of aerial defend, but that's about it. Speed flip training is proved ineffective. People need to stop trying to learn how to speed flipping gold. Like, you do not need to know how to do that. I barely even do speed flips at all when I play. And I'm still able, I've been able to be SSL multiple seasons, been able to be GC3, GC2 consistently. Like, you really do not need to know how to speed flip. Half of what is wrong with skill development in Rocket League nowadays is attributed to specifically players of lower ranks, convinced that they have to learn how to do, you know, X, Y, and Z mechanically, when in reality you just need to learn how to aerial well and be able to do, like, the fundamentals. Oh, of course you rotate into your goals last back. Handsy. Oh, that worked. Yep, aim wad. Maybe you should update your mobile app, because it sounds like you're glitched out, Louis. I have no idea why your text is disappearing. Nice shot. It was good enough. That's all that matters. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Trying to take that one around the world on me, buddy. Get out of here. How y'all doing? Good, all right. We're de-rusting. I've had historically low hours in Rocket League past couple weeks, so trying to fix that. And can be a little tough to do so. Hey, Daytona, you want to get that? That works. Get that one off the wall. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world. Oh, he's challenging that. All right, teammate, get this pinch. Ah, thought the other guy was gonna go for it. Teammate, don't get beat. I just asked you not to get beat. That's gonna roll pretty well, though. Okay, I back passed that a little bit, not necessarily on purpose. He's gonna cut that. Sorry, teammate, I didn't trust you. No! I was just about to catch that one and bump him. I didn't get that. Hey, what? Yes, I barely remember you, because your name is absolute nonsense. Never understood why people had YouTube into their username. Like, isn't it kind of inherent to being on YouTube and seeing that name that it's a YouTube username? It's like when people have TTV in their Twitch handle. Like, yeah, I know. Oh yeah, Dayton, let's go. Oh. We love that. We love, I was playing off the 50 and I'm like, honestly, if this guy gets a good enough 50 of the backflip, it might screw us both over, but Dayton was actually very well positioned, so good job. Might be for giving up. You, my goat. He didn't give up. It was just a weird beginning. When I play the game, I don't have YouTube in the handle. They won't search it up on YouTube. I don't know, man. Personally, I don't think anyone searches up anyone when playing them in a game if they have YouTube. Unless you're hitting literally the most insane clips of your life every game, I don't think I have ever been curious about looking up someone's content like that. The best way to get discovered with content is actually uploading content. Kyle, let's go. Winning score, yes. Thanks so much for the sixer.
Winning score.
Did that guy get his stuff together, Kyle, and finally unload his stuff? Nope. Teammate. That's why you can't follow me that close, teammate. You had a perfect clear. You just drove right by it. You plat? No, this is GC2. Okay. Teammate, I'm gonna need you to get off this ball. Okay, sure, whatever. That's a goal. All right, update our goal to 10. All right. How much you make per month? $6,000. And that's just from your mom's private donations to the Ko-Fi. Nice, man. Congrats. No, you're an idiot if you think that. No, I definitely do not make that much money. It also varies. YouTube is not a salary, dude. I have not been able to stream nearly as much. I am on like historic lows. I would say it varies. Very rarely ever getting above 1,000, I would say, for the month. At least for YouTube. I would not be at all worried about getting laid off if I was making 6,000 a month from YouTube. Holy crap, dude. That'd be insane. Ooh, nice save. Why are you driving? This has to be a boosted player. Why are you driving past it on the near post, dude? Again, Diamond 1 read right here. Off the corner. Why are you driving to the corner? Like zero awareness of where that ball is gonna go. Holy. I'm guessing he assumed that was gonna roll, but that ball is bouncing. Like there's no way, in no universe would that ever be even close to a roll. Ooh. Uh-oh, that's a full boosted power shot. Oh, I missed that corner boost. Excellent. Luckily that's not a counterattack, right? Right. Teammate, please get him. Yeah, that works. Oh, I thought he was chasing. I'm back. Welcome back, Reap. Teammate. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Wow, I kind of respect that guy's follow through way more than I probably should have. These guys are just going for stuff, dude. What is this rank? All right. Hey, Preston. Not enough power on that. Placement's good, though. Dude, these guys are getting away with absolute murder. Oh, I tried to go actually way more back post. I realized halfway through I was approaching that way too fast. Bad shot. At least my teammate got it on target. Okay. Single jumping that so I don't have to use a lot of momentum on that. That works. Unpredictable for my teammate, though, so not his fault. That was a weird counter. All right, I'm going to assume teammate doesn't get balled on here. Perfect. Ah, no one loves you, Bad Galaxy. It's crazy that you're unlovable like that. That's a nice scoop by that guy, I'm not going to lie. All right, thank you, teammate, for grabbing that boost. Yeah. Want to land on that? Nope. Nope. That's a shame. Well, I did have a wide open shot here, and I didn't score it, so therefore this entire game is my fault. Granted, I would have not given up 2 free goals, but that's a shame. That way we just lost to actual bots. That was pretty bad. That should not have ever been a loss in any scenario. I'm gonna head out. See ya. I have 16. Oh, I didn't answer his question about being monetized. Go! That was not a good one, but it works. No money for losses. Oh, gosh dang it, dude. It's crazy. Just throwing away my money, chat. Bro, get off of my dick! Bro was right on top of me there. Or rather, I was on top of him. Oh. No! The worst thing you could have done! No, that's a cringe. Anytime you get that first save and the defense is kind of panicking, you wait for that first touch and then you go, in my opinion. If you try to go right as they're catching it, you're praying for a 50 to go your way, but 90% of the time you have no actual power over where that ball's gonna go. Like absolutely zero predictability. That was really unnecessary. Pinch that across, buddy. Okay. Alright, he didn't get that boost. That's fine. Play for 50. Perfect. Back so perfect, he's gonna own goal? Question mark? I don't want to get in the way of my teammate. Oh my god, he went there! Jesus. I was about to say, I'm like, I don't expect him to go. Alright, I need to remind myself we are at the rank where people are just going to go for anything that they can put their grimy little hands on, so I need to just start challenging quickly again. He went for that, even though there was no chance of him getting it. Crazy. Alright, good way to hold that up, teammate. Oh. That was a pretty good touch. And they ruined it. Alright, well. Not best clear, it's fine. We're going to cut the... Oh, never mind. He recovered directly at the ball. I thought he would try to play the read across. Catch flick, catch flick. Not bad, actually. Play it off wall. You can probably shoot that one. Yes, sir. Close one. That works. Take a 50. That works. Teammate, just go to goal. Go to goal. Go to goal. Go to goal. Nice. Okay. Ball wide. That's not great. I'm gonna boost. I'm gonna turn back because I don't know where they are. Really bad flick. I don't like how you're not going for that teammate, personally. Getting me anxious. Nope! Hit that inside. That works. I'm gonna catch that. Come here. Your ass is mine. Bonk. Her. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. They don't know, teammate, but I'm out. Thank you. Really good touch. I would have gone if I knew that was going to pinball perfectly into me. My bad. Oh, lost my flip right the last second. I was trying to hold that up as long as possible. I used that flip at like 1.51 seconds. Target. Oh, ran out boost right as before I hit that. Meant to have a lot more power. Luckily, teammate, you're not going to get scored on here. Nice. You're really going to give me this? That's crazy. No! Okay, luckily they screwed it up. If he just let that bounce, that would have been right in the middle for that guy's shot. This is not a row rank.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, I thought he'd go for the pass. I completely screwed up. Not quite. Nice. Good double teammate. Again, these guys are doing really well on the little things, like taking a 50 on the save. This is not a real rake, dude. That's right down the middle. I literally was trying to hook shot that off the bounce, but then I realized halfway through, I'm like, let's just get good contact top shelf or whatever. And not only do I not get a hook shot, I also had to put a top shelf, but it doesn't even matter. That was one of those shots where, like, the opponent was like, he's going to try to hit it perfectly to the side netting. I need to beware for anything that goes to the either side. And then right as I hit that, why did I do that? I just kept the ball open for no reason. Okay, let's just dunk it, yeah. Take the dub, all right, for MMR. Or at least it should be. Really need to step my shotting up, as they say. What? Oh, Q got canceled. That's fine. I see viewership is halfway decent today, so I want to shout out everybody who's watching, by the way. Typically GC3 at the end of the season for most stuff, but you know, trying to get back to consistent SSL. Fortunately, our title is Perma-washed for a reason. Also, just had a full-time job for a while that took a lot of time out of my ability to practice, so we're slowly getting back unrusting. Derusting? De-unrusting? Sure. I'm also drinking blue fluid. I don't know why either. Hey, Crap Labber. I unfortunately got laid off recently, so a little bit more time to play Rocket League on the upside. Downside is everything else about that statement, but other than that, hopefully you're doing all right, Crap. Is your name Alex? No, my name is Beauregard. Particle Beam's probably gonna get 50 there. Just kidding. The pogo! That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That was the slowest pogo I've ever seen in my life. That's not good. Unfortunate. Hello, Seijaku? Not a huge fan of having a lot of time to hit the ball, and he hits it directly into the only guy challenge. Like particle, you could put that to the sidewall, roll it up, whatever. That's just me, though. Big fan of not playing into a deflection. Ooh, almost nice touch there. Look at Particle Beams learning his lesson, not playing into the deflection. Things we love to see. I saw him taking that touch early, so hopefully Up can score it. Nice job, buddy. We love a pre-jump dunk. Skep is a little too transparent on that one. Like, there's only one touch you're gonna go for unless you slow down, and he's not slowing down, so. You got that lip? That's fine, he's not scoring that. I was looking to pop that over, but not like that. Okay. Slight jump on that one because I'm like, Eagles might have one more touch, and indeed he did. Oh, you got it. Not the greatest, but luckily it's 50. Nice job. All right. They don't know I don't have boost, chat. We're gonna fake that inside. He does not care. He just went full speed into it. Bonk. Imagine being dead. That guy could not avoid. Pretty easy double, right? There you go. There it is. Just like in free play. Unrealistic man sounds like BS. Unrealistic what? Guys, you can't make jokes off anything I say. My memory is like a goldfish. Anything I say will be forgotten after 1 second. I'll be like, I like peanut butter, and someone will be like, I like peanut butter too, and I'm like, no one asked you? What? Why did you bring that up? That's so random. And people will be like, but you just said that. And I'm like, but where's the evidence? No demo on that guy, Sag. Particle? It's gonna bounce pretty noise. You're dead? Oh, he's got a dead chat. It's fine. Uh-oh, panic. He's gonna double or not? Man, this is a weird lobby. You got that? Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, he's not getting it far, but I don't want to challenge too early. Play that off. Oh, I could follow that, and I saw up jump, and I was like, oh no, we're just gonna take that low. Yeah, these guys are really panicking. This is the type of lobby I was waiting for, where like my teammates are like competent enough to hold down the defense, and then it's like, when as we're de-rusting and we're a very low 3-zone Mar, these games should not be hard. It's just making sure I can play aggressive without like completely abandoning my defense's rotation, which is half the issue of playing at this rank. Oh, okay. This is only like 1500s, like GC, so it's really not super high. Oh. Not bad. Nice shot, Lip. Well done. These guys, this feels like they're playing with a lower ranked teammate, only because they're not forfeiting yet. This feels like it's like, I want to play, see what GC is like. Okay, let's see if I'm correct on that. This is a full party, right? Normally is. God, we're so low. Almost back 1600 at least. I don't even know this is GC2 right now. Ugh. That's really bad. Yeah, we're playing a GC3 on that. Or C3. I was about to say, I'm like, one of those players definitely seemed off. So, just gonna have to deal with that sometimes. Back twos, I guess. Uh oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Look like Plat. Yeah, they do look like that. They're faster, make decisions better, but they do look pretty bad. Because again, we're de-rusting, so we're pretty low a more right now. This is like, compared to where we normally are, this is like GC2. Also, true remember when I said I was going to play some Dominus today, and then I completely forgot to do that. This guy just reminded me that I said that. Oh. It's all your teammate. Go, go, go. You screwed up. You screwed up. Nice save. It's going to bounce really well. I heard a jump and I was kind of scared. I tried to like take power off because I didn't want to miss over the backboard and teammate gets called on. Teammate, very easy 50, very easy 50, and you didn't get it. Okay, so we're gonna have to adapt to whoever this guy is. He feels really anxious all the time as he moves, so let's just assume he's gonna chase a lot and we'll play off him. Let's take a 50, nice deflection. Can't get that. Double reset. Aw. Oh, hello. Open. Nice age. Look at you. So attractive when you hit open nets. Season's been rough for me as well. It's just been really yikes because I've been also like playing way fewer hours than I normally do. So like I'm very rusty with like certain reads and how fluid I feel. So like getting back into things while also playing the lower rank has been kind of brutal. Because I'm also getting frustrated at myself for like not playing better when I know like it's okay if I'm not playing that well because I am rusty and I haven't been playing this much, but it's still like, I don't know if any of you guys like have that feeling where like you know you're better at a game than you're playing and it's like you don't have the patience to like de-rust and get back into it. That's kind of how I feel right now. Oh, yeah, breaking time. I knew that shot was coming in, but I thought teammate might be able to get a deflection. Well, some of them my kickoffs, I have literally no capacity for... Oh, teammate, I actually set you up perfectly for that. Okay, there you go. He was dodging a Spanish, I think. Is this in a party? Nope, they're just Spanishing authentically by themselves. Kind of wild. Also, crazy bump. I was kind of waiting because I didn't want to go for that deflection, but cool. Definitely been the most toxic. I mean, I haven't noticed the toxicity as much. I think it's just always toxic at a decent rank, but... Wow. Wow, that's a lot of spam bots in my Twitch all of a sudden. That's very fun. Nice cut. Cut flick. Oh, you had it, buddy. A little too close for that. Wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. Imagine that. How it become popular now? There's simply no way of knowing pi. Good job, H. Proud of you. Yeah, I was like, I need to hit it around that first guy. Don't get bumped. Alright, I don't mind it. You can turn? 50? Perfect, Edge. Perfect. Oh my god, that was really good. He didn't overcompensate on any of those reads. He just kind of went when he could. I'm just going to assume H has this. Don't chow, don't chow, don't chow. Nice. Well done. That works. You know, don't worry. Oh, he backflip bumped me. Cringe. Classic Dominus flick. Alright, no problem. He was taking that pretty wide anyway, so I'm like, I'm just going to chow and see what happens. Oh my god, I thought that would be a much faster shot, so I was like, oh, okay. Hey, teammate, stay up line. Or that works too. Slap that. Nice. That's not going to work out for you well, buddy. You know, I was a little too eager on that one. Probably could have shot that. I'm going to fake shot that. Big Charlie again. And wow, okay. I was waiting for something a bit more interesting. He just straight up was like, I'm just gonna shoot it exactly straight. I'm like, fair enough. I was not defending the near post well enough. I didn't want to like go for that play and then he played for like a slow 50 and then it just kind of gets walked in randomly. And then I was like, oh, those goals are always kind of embarrassing. Hey, caramba. Okay, no Dominus, not yet. These randoms are like getting team pinches and stuff, and it's really starting to confuse me how they're organizing this. Like these are just... No, and I landed on the crossbar, teammate. I don't know if you know, but you are completely alone right now. Good teammate, you want to go for that? Not what I expected. But I was like, oh, you go for a double? I'm going to go to, you know, miracle bump that Dominus off the backboard. We'll see how what happens. I'm for it. Oh. Oops, sorry, buddy. I kind of assumed you just had that. My bad. Well, time to burn some time for you. There we go. I'm not going to take that corner just so you can take it, and you went field. All right, well, buddy, you're going to need some boost eventually. Oh my god, I was also saying, like, that is not what I needed to go for. Dude, this is cyberbullying, holy crap. Saw a Dominus lining up for a pinch. I was like, please no. No! Mistimed. It's fine. He does not have that. He hit up line, I bet. Oh, I bet that'll work out really well. Aye. Okay, well. I don't think he scores that. He does not. That's honestly a goal if I turn faster. I'm not sure what that flip was. I would go if I didn't know Roki was there, in quotes. This is a weird game. Dish that. Okay, Roki might be the greatest athlete alive. Alright, we just have to literally get it past this one guy. This Dominus is so lost in the sauce, it's hilarious. No, play 50. Drawn like Tiger Woods. He's trying his best, dude. Grab the side. You can chow that. You can chow that. You can chow that. Catch that. Ooh, wow, Zwag, you are playing with danger, dude. You're in the corner and you're facing the inside. I'm just gonna go that. Roki, what a touch. There's no way you still boost. There's no way you still boost. Okay. Okay. We just need to not give a breakaway. I'm not really in the mood to get flicked on a 1v1. Okay, H. Off ceiling? Wait, hold on. Okay, that was a little too slow by me, I'm not gonna lie. Good catch, but he gave it away. Good chow. A demo, sad. Sorry, bud, you were out of boost. Figured that was easier. Okay, I left that boost for you. He didn't realize! Oh, unfortunate. Ooh. I don't think Vanta Chapman is going to get that cleanly. He's not. Oh, no, H. I'm so sorry. This guy would benefit a lot if he just grabbed like 2 or 3 pads. That's a good flick. That's a good flick. Hey, Rook, get over here. I'm going to settle this for you, buddy. Alright, we're going to hit that far side just because I don't trust any other angle. Oof. Nice, clear. Vanta served to me. Dusted. And that's game. All right. That's why you don't rotate out before you know where that ball's going. All right. A little bit of patience, Chad. 4 minutes, 53 seconds. Wow. That took a very long time. Rookie said, wow. I would also say, wow. He was single-handedly keeping his team in there. All right. We said we were going to play Dominus, so let's switch over to the Dominus. Corner boost looks so sweet. I mean, he wasn't even going to the corner boost. He was just rotating out. And I'm like, you can't be doing that. What's that decal? It is called Crow Magic. CHROMAGIC. On the octants. One day, chat, I'm just going to pronounce every word in every car name in this game. I'm going to say it wrong, and I'm going to act like nothing's wrong. I will not listen to anyone who tells me differently. I'm going to act like really snooty. Like, it's definitely called the Domino. I'm like, no, it literally says Dominus. Like, no, it's the Domino. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the octane. It's like, no, the octane. No, yeah, octane. Like an octave, but in with an N instead. This guy is the greatest to ever touch the game. Yes, sick boost grab, by the way. Right in front of you, buddy. Oh, it's a little bit closer. This guy's a Twitch tag that I've never heard of. Makes me wonder if he's using a bot and streaming it or what. This guy seems a little too active on his inputs. This is feeling like a bot to me. This guy's streaming himself cheating. It's kind of crazy. Not a great touch. Okay, we're getting used to the shorter hitbox. I forget I can't take the same angle on an air dribble. But you missed the corner boost? That can't be happening. Ooh. I always like the idea of thank. Like you just collapse the whole word. FNC, thank. Domingus. I like the. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I kind of like Domingus as a name. Yeah, I'm a Domingus man. What? That's crazy. I don't even get a bump on that guy. He's about to get balled on. Yep. Nay. Oh no. Horse girl back. You should really check out the Half Man song by On Company Time on YouTube, Lilo. I think you'd really like it. With a vengeance, I might add. Oh, I didn't know that part. Oh. Damn this short hitbox. It's almost like I knew this going in. What am I listening to? This is a pure nostalgia. This is a playlist I've termed on my Spotify as industrial grade millennial nostalgia. So this is all the music I listened to in middle school and high school, basically. Exclamation point song on Twitch if you ever want to know what's playing. The YouTube thing? What? Half something? Oh, it's Half Man by On Company Time, or OCT, on YouTube. It went pretty viral from them. It was the first thing I found of them, and they're like a comedy band. But legitimately every song they make is super freaking well produced, really catchy. Why am I doing that? This feels like a bot that they just barely turned up the mistakes on. Because this has got great control, and he's not lost to 50, and he's not like, he's always fake challenge and kind of wait. So I'm like, this feels like a bot, but he's also missing the occasional like shot because he's out of boost and trying to panic for one. So I'm like, I'm not sure if he's just like one of those bots Shaq was telling us about, where like you can turn up the human level mistakes so that you are less suspicious. But based on just the behavioral evidence of what I can see, this guy's playing way too fast and confident at freaking, you know, GC2. That personally, my BS radar is going off. Oh, just lost my clip. Never mind, starting to screw up. I'm just gonna shoot that. Mike, do you want to take that back? That too. No, the Dominus flick is too much. Yay! Good shot. Time to drill your fall. I just got 10k champ points. Time for you to make me next to Nassim Bali. Nassim? Yo, shout out also Yas, Nas's sister, for being incredibly goated as well. I think that's the first brother-sister duo we've had in Rocket League siblings that are both SSL. Kind of crazy to think about. I can't think of another one. Unless Karma has a brother, it's really good. I think Karma's an only sibling? Brothers with no sisters, yeah. And honestly, the rankings go a bit higher. The number one sibling duo is obviously Clears and Rawas, but there's also Yas and Nas, which I think just for names alone is really funny. I don't know if it's Nas and Yas maybe, because Yasmin, right? But anyway, Toasty and Moses, iRicky and Leaks. That was like a lower tier one because iRicky was like a very good ones player, but I don't think he ever really achieved much in RLCS. Leaks, in a way, was kind of similar to him, but I think Leaks had slightly more success with that. Way back when, I commentated an event for Fear, and I had one of the craziest comebacks. I don't know if it's on my hard drive or if I uploaded it anywhere. I think I tweeted it. I should go find it. But basically, it was Evo against iRicky in a 1v1, and iRicky got 2 goals to tie and then win in the final, like, 3 seconds of the game. It was actually, like, the most mind-blowing thing I've seen. Monk Day? Hey, Master. Do you play 2s or 1s, or are you 3s main? I'm currently playing 2s, so... I used to be a 3s man until everyone in GC stopped playing 3s. Oh, he turned in child, okay. I was like, you're not gonna get much on it, but I guess that doesn't matter. Hey, Killian. Oh, I was playing the block and realized I actually beat him really hard to that one. I can never hear anyone driving up behind. I swear that's like one aspect of the audio in Rocket League I wish was a little cleaner. I feel like it's very hard to hear people encroaching on you. That was also a very bad aerial. I don't know why. I assumed he would be playing this rank for long enough. I just assume everyone's incredibly slow, so when a player actually makes the correct decision and goes immediately, I'm like, oh. And it just like doesn't occur to me that like, oh right, people are occasionally good at this rank. What's your ones rank? I haven't played in a very long time. It's even worse because I played like 3 1s games last season, I think, and I all of them. I think 2 of them were bots, and I'm just like, wow, even in this low in ones. I would say when I actually try, I'm probably like a high GC1. I don't think I can really get any further than that. I'll rank you in 2s. This is a GC2 right now. We're typically GC3. Trying to go for SSL. Never be able to grind down 2s. But we also just don't play a lot of 2s. Sick demo chase. Let's choose rank. It's almost like I just told you guys. And I would love it if I could rotate. Wow. I need to stop being brain dead and be like, these guys are literally just going to chase the ball and go for demos over and over. Like, this is not anything revolutionary here. Most shocking outcome about that air dribble is that he didn't go for the air dribble bump. Not gonna lie. It's kind of waiting for that. Bro, I swear to God. He's taking all the boosts. You gotta use it. Good job, teammate. All right, we're just gonna lob that, give it some time. Nice. And then that's a really good follow by that guy. Okay, geez. Oh, that was kind of funny. There's no way these guys have been demo chasing this entire game and I demo him and he's like, wow! It's like, buddy, that's like the weirdest attitude to have in Rocket League is when you're a demo chaser and you get demoed and you're like, oh, you demoed me? It's like, yeah, you've been doing that too. I made a tweet about that the other day that I thought was kind of exactly how I feel. It's like when I get demoed, it's like, this is barbaric, brutish, zero skill. And then when I demo, it's like, man, I'm like a master tactician. Like I've completely outsmarted these idiots. Rubes even. Like so uncivilized versus peak culture when I do it. All right, let's play that 50. Oh, he just went immediately. Okay. No hesitation. Take 50, please. That works. No, if I lifted that, dude. Wait, hold on, teammate. We're just slowing that down. Ooh. You watch your own gameplay to improve? No. I know what I'm doing wrong. I don't have to watch it back. When you play the game for long enough, like as soon as you make a mistake, you know. All right, that's where things are gonna get dangerous in the solo queue, is watching dudes just kind of go for a ball late because they're not sure where you're at. Oh, that's 350. All right, I heard the guy jump for that, so I was like, hopefully that disrupted him a little bit. How many hours you at? We're almost 15K. I like that idea until teammate went late, so that's fine. Stop touching. It's crazy. All right, well. They had a good setup on that double. I thought he had a little bit more power there. Again, that situation comes about because teammate, we have the ability to control in the backboard if he just left it, but instead he's like, I'm near it, I need to touch it. And I'm like, well, if you're low boost and they know you're low boost, they're not going to chow you. They're going to wait for you to throw it away, and then we throw it away, and then we get punished because we're just getting boost starved. Like, buddy, we can't stop touching the ball. We should have played off him better. The titanium white standard. Completely black boost? No. I'm not sure what you were seeing. Just think it was white. Ooh, great kickoff. I like the part where it was horrible. Wow, 0 scoop. All right, chat, we might have to get off the Dominus for now. I don't have any actual rational understanding of how to position right now as we're derusting. I saw this exact situation coming when I decided to switch, but... Okay. Wow! Wow! Dude, if we didn't score on that. I have black standard, it looks different for me. I mean, it's still very much not white. If anything, it might be gray. I forget which one is on this. You're fine. Wave dash and flick. Almost worked. Works. Demo. Perfect. Nope, hate that. Classic teammate move of like, hey, I know you have that all lined up, but what if I touch it one more time? And you're like, no. Like, believe me, I'm positioning assuming you're not touching it. I would love you to not touch that. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we need to go back to the Octane. Dominus is just like, I'm not used to this height, this hitbox. He's going to that quick, but I was like, I don't trust his setup on that, and that's why. That's where you take it over. Well done, teammate. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Click immediately? Yep. Buddy thinks I'm not going to be man marking that one. They're falling apart on the blue side. Is Octane your favorite? I'm not gonna lie, Dominus is my favorite. I just haven't played it in so long that occasionally my brain just can't adjust to the new hitbox of like how I need to touch the ball, or some muscle memory things, the Octane and Fennec, where I'm like, I know I need to like catch that in a certain way, but because the Dominus, it doesn't catch the same way because it's shorter. And so that's kind of like the hard part about switching back occasionally. I gave up. Oh! Scoop. Orangi, this is pretty low for like GC2. Oh, hello. Nice. Yeah, we're typically GC3 or SSL, but we're derusting. With very low hours lately, so I'm trying to get back up. I'm only platinum. I mean, I say one relative. I'm not saying every other rank below that is awful. I'm just saying, like, I'm usually higher, so it's low relative to my standard, I would say. God, I have a lot of presets there. Emoji in. Weird. Paddy wagon. Honestly, I was super excited for the paddy wagon until they patched it and it's not a box. It's like the paddy wagon and some BS thing in the back and it turns it into a merc and it just makes it feel terrible. I was so sad. I was like, I would have played that thing constantly if it was just knocked in hitbox. They had one job. it's a Merc. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, it's a Merc hitbox. When they came out, they were just promoting it as like, it's a burger. And I'm like, yeah. And the whole time I was using it, I was like, God, this just feels off. Like, I can't really put my finger on it, but like something about this does not feel good on my fingers, like as I'm controlling this car. Like, it does not feel good. And then I realized, oh, that's why, because it's a Merc. I keep thinking it's an Octane, but it doesn't move like that. So I have to turn my fan. Came out when I wasn't playing the game, and now, Lilo, you're back. So it's time to buy the paddy wagon. Use code the Danger Taco in the Epic Store. Holy pinch. Bonk. I will be using code Danger Taco to pick up the paddy wagon. Excellent. So I get plat 2 on a good run, then get to 4. What do you mean 4? No top corner. Cringe. Oh. What? Teammate, no! Play the flick, play the flick, play the flick. Dude, that was the slowest double. Holy crap, good shot by that guy. Div 4? I don't think in divisions. Those are just such like minor improvements. I never really pay attention to those. Oh my god, dude. Bang! Nice shot, Larry Bird. Team, I got assassinated twice. Yeah, he was getting a little abused, not gonna lie. What does Serial Analyst mean? Gaster. Eminem song? This was like hitting, this was going triple platinum in my iPod Nano, I think was the term. No, it's probably my iTouch at that point. Do you cast for an ace? I used to. I hate everything about what just happened there. I was expecting literally any form of contact. He went straight at that. He was going straight at that dead ball and flipped out of the way. I've never seen that before. I've understood like coming in from an angle and you're flipping to the side, but I've never seen a straightforward 50 at the last minute be like, but what if? I need this guy to get off the ball. There's too many times he'll like drive past it and then pause and then come back right as I am about to chow. It's fine. Easy save. Just kidding. I don't know, buddy. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are. Granted, I could have played this better, but like you're also right here with a lot of boost. And you drove into the... What is the obsession in this rank of driving head first into the goal? Like, the whole essence of backpost rotation isn't a live and dive rule, but the whole essence behind it is that you specifically go around the edge of the play so you can face it as you're driving in full speed. This is like the 6th teammate I've had in the past hour where they drive directly into the goal to defend. Like, that's just never how you do it. said. All right. Give it I. Ooh, I am up. I feel like I'm all alone right now. Would you rather fight 25-year-olds or 90-year-olds? Honestly, 90-year-olds, dude. They're so frail. There's no way they'd be able to, like, hang with me. Why does your flamethrower look so thin? Camera too close, I guess. Well, because that's the thing, is like the 5-year-olds are like, they're small, sure, but they're energetic, you know? I feel like 90-year-olds are slow, and they, you know, you can crumple them pretty quick, you know? I'd be treating it like tackle football, and I'm a safety. Just lurking from downtown, wipe them out with a tackle. Plus, there's no way any of them are chasing me down. 5-year-olds can kind of like waddle after you a little bit. Well, that's a player to Q dodge. I've heard people say 5-year-olds, they get one and spin around, kill the other ones. People forget, like, 5-year-olds aren't 20 pounds, dude. Like, a 5-year-old, I'm guessing, is maybe, like, a little heavier than a dog, I would say. Maybe, like, 60 pounds? Maybe? Anyway, heavy. Heavy thing. So, like, you're gonna pick that up and swing it? What? No. 9-year-old, meanwhile, they're just like, bro, one flying kick right to the chest, that person's dead. They are dead. You really think 90-year-olds are going to be able to hold you down, dude? They got no muscle mass, dude. That is all atrophy. Like, you got to think about this logically. Oh, they're short. Dude, who cares about short? 90-year-olds are so frail, dude. They're getting crumpled like a lawn chair. 100%. Dude, Love Fruit Island. If you unironically watch that, I have nothing more to think about you. I don't want to consider you. I don't want to know that you exist in the same society as me. Fundamentally, you don't deserve the same rights as me if you enjoy Fruit Love Island AI stories on TikTok. Luckily, I think that channel got shut down, but either way. I do not perceive you. Yeah, you're not a real human in my mind. It's like AI created profiles that like bot comments and engagement. It's like if those people were real. Those are the people who watch it. The internet theory is so real. I mean, there's a lot of dead internet stuff. Which is why it's sad that like the content, which should always be the stuff that's the definition of slop, is the one that people actually are like, this is actually like low-key kind of fun. Like I had an ex who really liked this one band, and she's like, hey, do you like this band? And I'm like, I was like, it's all right. Like I can't say I dislike it, but it's not like something I'd listen to. She's like, yeah, this music's all AI. Isn't that so cool? And I'm like, no. I don't care if the song's a banger. Fundamentally, we should not be supporting that. And people are like, oh, it democratizes music making, that you can do AI. Hey, fun fact, anyone can learn how to play an instrument. If the barrier to entry is just buying an instrument, you can go to like a frickin' flea market or a Goodwill and buy a guitar or whatever. Or just invest in like a cheap ass MIDI keyboard or whatever. Like you do not need to spend $20,000 to learn how to play an instrument or whatever. Also, in the age of YouTube tutorials, you can definitely learn whatever instrument you want for free. So when people are just like, now I can make all this stuff without the pesky knowledge of having to actually learn how to play an instrument. I'm like, well, you deserve to be put down like a dog, personally. Ooh. I was really wondering if you'd let me get back to that. That's crazy. I flick and then both of us double commit after that. Cringe. I like your views. I just can't stand AI, dude. It's so lazy and stupid. I hate when people are acting like, no, it's so fun to play with. No, it's not, dude. We are wasting so much water and we're just creating so much electric waste. And also all that stuff's gonna get subsidized in the future anyway, which sucks. I had a power bill go up specifically because of 3 data centers down the street from me got constructed. And they were like, well, they're using so much electricity, we pass it on to everyone else. How does that work? Buddy, if I use $700 of electricity in 1 month, I'm the only one paying it. And yet a massive data center who's making infinitely more money than I am to host that place out for other companies is not having to pay the bill? Like, make it make sense, buddy. Get that? Uh-oh, buddy, you're about to get dusted. Nice shot. But you should be put down a dog is what got me to say that. I just feel like these people don't exist. Like, my most effed up opinions are like stuff like that. Like, there are certain things that people endorse in this life that I'm like, I can't deal with this. Like, I can understand having certain beliefs and whatever. I'm not going to put you down for that. But like, unironically, if you like AI stuff and you think we should have more AI creative stuff, like, you just should not belong on this earth with all of its beauty of human creation. And then meanwhile, you're just sitting over here like, make me a picture, blah, blah, blah. And it's the worst animated thing you've ever seen. They're like, I love it. More. And I'm like, no, you're not real. I'm sorry. Half the fun of watching like a fun skit or whatever is knowing that a human made it. Like, it was actually like produced by someone's brain and put out into the world. I love weird channels like that on YouTube. Because like, I understand it. The thing is, AI has always, or it started off as like, this could be helpful to save time doing boring stuff or tedious things. And it's like, agreed. But then it was the classic Jurassic Park of like, your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't think of whether or not they should. And then you start doing all this stuff with like human creativity or like, can it trade stocks for you? Can it manage your da-da-da? And then it's like, okay, well now we're just like taking away people's jobs. Because the wet dream of every corporate America CEO is being able to fire every single employee and let an AI like run their company by itself. Like, I'm so sick of all these companies, CEOs being like, no, AI is important. There's gonna be so many jobs. We're gonna need humans. I'm like, dude, these guys would throw you headfirst into a wood chipper if it brought the stock price up $1. Like, they do not care about the employees. The only reason they want to do this is because they feel like they can replace all their admin workers and save a couple $100,000 a year in salary. Oh, yellow. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, Particle. Wasn't necessarily a pass, but I knew he was somewhere down there. Bad touch. Nice Particle. Double. Imagine he's a little chasey right now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, I didn't get that 100 boost. Cringe. What? Hart, New York shirt? What? Shit, I got cut. Auto mod, gotcha. Whoa, 9+ Discord noties. Who is DMing me? That's funny. I just got sent a DM to check something out for CRL, and then I sent it to the group chat of CRL people, and then I realized they were already on it. They were already talking about it, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I'm like, hey, you guys should know this. Got the inside scoop, and they're like, yeah, we know. Did it again? Dude, censoring your genius, Vila. Cringe? Dark, put this horse in an I love t-shirt. Rock? Like zero critical thinking. I hate it, dude. Easily verifiable claim. At Grok. Is this true? Just frickin' Google it, dude. It's so easy. Everyone looks kind of delusional, though, because I have Grok muted, so I never see its outputs. Because I do not feel like seeing it flutter up my every single reply feed. Noise. Yes, King. My bad. I thought you had the demo. Ooh. Fake. I feel like personally the what's it called? Oh, I completely blanked. Oh, the weird thing about Twitter as well is because they've sold off so much goodwill with advertisers that their ads are like so terrible that no one wants to look at them. In that, like, I'll get ads for stuff that's like some AI slop, you know, home chef that recommends whatever. Like, just, I don't know, just something stupid and probably AI related. And then I'm like, ew, I don't want to see this, and I block it. And then I realize when you block an ad, it actually will still show you the ad later. Like, it doesn't block the actual account. And I'm like, that's very cool that my Twitter just doesn't listen to me when I tell them I don't want to see this. They're like, hey, you're gonna look at this ad whether you like it or not. Bonk. Kind of risky on that one. What the? How do you scoop that? Nice touch, Doc. Didn't expect him to go for that, to be honest. I was just trying to play for kind of like an elongated touch. Granted, I did go for a bump, so I was kind of going all in on that, but yeah, let's maybe chill a little bit. Well, the other guy's name was Ducky exclamation point. It's Ducky L period. I don't know what I was looking at. Wow, that was the worst reset of all time, but he waited so long that it actually worked. The Doctor, 75 months, tier 2.
I was proud of my cultural heritage until I found out that my great-grandfather was from Transylvania. Now I can't even look at myself in the mirror.
I like that one. That also dictates that vampire rules are based on knowledge that you're from an area. Oh, I didn't. Vampires are like Catholic rules for getting to heaven. Okay, that's fair. Ooh, you hit that really far to the side for no reason. I thought you were gonna flick that forward. Those who are unaware of their lineage can go in the sun just fine. That's what I'm saying. Zactor, I think you should, if you haven't already, hopefully next time you're at a LAN, you can meet up with... Actually, I think you were at the same LAN in Boston as Royalis. He's a player that goes to Fisher College. He's been really cool. He's been like my favorite member of CRL lately because he's super active and excited for the league. He streams all his games on his Twitch and everything. He's doing well in RLCS with an entirely CRL roster as well, even down to the coaching. But yeah, he is from Brazil. So hopefully you guys get to have a conversation. They played for a couple pro orgs down there, I believe, as well. Ah, I thought it was post out. Biggest laugh I've got from resummit. Well, most of them are just like, oh, all right, buddy, but that was a good one. I like that a lot. Trauma from that land? Oh no. Not Boston. Boston's always peak land location. It's the one land location I have not been, even though it's been there. But I can't say only. But usually NA I'm there. But middle of February needs to be checked. I like how, yeah, like the land locations are like really warm location. Put that in the middle of summer. Really, Nate, I'm sorry. Even if you thought I had that, you were right next to it. Wait, what happened here? Yeah, buddy, I would have liked to double commit on that one. Oh no. Are you a northeaster, Lilo? With a name like that, I would have thought Hawaii. Wait, what? Where's the defense? And yet! Chat, we love a wide open goal miss. We love Ducky getting a free goal, just kidding. No! I wanted to flip into the reset and I just barely missed it. I was too high. Ducky, don't get flick, Nate. This is a sloppy game, dude. Okay, we're just going to hit that past him. That was dangerous. Oh my god, I was like setting myself up for disaster on that pinch. Hey teammate, you want to go for that banger? Oh. Not gonna lie, teammate, I did not expect you to win that cleanly. I thought that was gonna be a 50, if anything. That's really funny. Calculated, right at him. I was trying to take power up and put it high, and I didn't either. I'm actually closer to Fort Worth than Boston, but that's a cost you just can't ignore. That is true. Hopefully it comes back to Fort Worth. I don't care. I don't care about it being redundant, so long as I get to go consistently to Worlds. Was that bad? Are you minimizing his trauma, dude? You were born in the cold, molded by it. Oh, dude, I hit both posts on breakaways. Nice. Funny because you gave me the idea to get out early. Every Amtrak on Sunday was also canceled. Yeah, I know a couple of people. I know Seb was hustling back for a wedding, so he had to head out like on Sunday morning, but apparently he just missed the huge part of it. Thought you were gonna pinch in your own net at mock Jesus. Not quite. Not quite. One day. Wait. Imagine I was really thinking I was gonna bump him there. Coco also left quite a bit. I mean, yeah, it was basically like, hey, take the risk that you're gonna be able to somehow get out, parentheses, never, or leave before Sunday, which is pretty sad. Yeah, I'm sure trying to get out of major metro area in a blizzard when everyone else is trying to get out is very fun. Nice. I got stuck in Boston an extra day and got stranded in the Reagan airport for 17 hours as well. Ugh. No one deserves to get stuck in Reagan. Inside Reagan fanfic. Nice. No, that was a perfect lean, and then a perfect lineup, and then I leaned into it wrong. Bonk. Guys, I'm just gonna ask it. Do you think back in the day there was sexy Reagan fanfic? Staying overnight inside Reagan, going wild. You didn't get out until Tuesday? Ooh. I'm sure you can find anything on AO3. That's disgusting. Click. Bro, that whole thread about Nancy Reagan being the throat goat is still one of like the funniest things I've ever seen on Twitter. Oh, wanted to see if I get that scoop. Way too few boosties. I should probably not be talking about Nancy Reagan in this stream. Try to keep PG-13, yeah. The same exact number in Virginia keeps calling me, and I keep rejecting it. And I feel like I should really listen to now that I'm applying to jobs, I should probably listen to these voicemails just in case it's like, hey, we're calling about something. I'm just like, F off. And they're just like, well, this guy doesn't want to answer. Granted, if I ever get accepted for a job and the only way they would ever tell me is by calling me, I'd be furious. Like, shoot me an email, buddy. No one's picking up random numbers anymore. Disrupt the fabric of the stream a little bit. Buddy just really wants to give me a kiss. Really? I don't get that. It's crazy. Okay, well. I don't have that. I just didn't have the boost for that. That was actually perfectly timed. Scored by Morabot. Irritates me that it'll never be that good. I mean, I'd probably also have like 10 times your hours, so don't get too discouraged. Oh. Bro, it legitimately infuriates me that randoms in GC2 can like pop reset better than any other player I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's so crazy how consistent they are.
New dono from IMZ Throat Goat.
Oh no! Oh no! Not a donation to the Ko-Fi from I am the Throat Goat. Thank you, Zadar. And it's on the email too. Oh my god. Awful, dude. Awful. Zactus, thank you for the $50 through the Ko-Fi from I am the Throat Goat. That was Nancy? Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Yo, Nancy from Beyond the Grave. From 3! Is she dead? I'm like 90% certain she is. It's the modern rendition of Grand Plats. Used to have pixel pop resets. Yep. Are you sell? Not right now. We have been many a season, but we're de-rusting. Ooh, bad recovery. $50? Oh, he just went right by me. Okay. Good turn. I was gonna say, like, he's not gonna get that on target, but he's not also dishing that either. Oh, that one a lucky touch, dude. That was an insta clear too. I didn't have to clear it like that. My bad, teammate. Sorry, buddy. I just want to hit it away from more. I might have tried to clear that. Is that corner? Kinda. Ah, man. Nice. She done in 2016 from way downtown below. Bonk. All right. So many jokes that I can't say on stream. I know. Let me see what unfortunately I can't hear the message that people donate on Ko-Fi, so I have to log in. Oh, there's no message. Okay. Not gonna lie, I didn't think he'd perfectly shoot that. My bad. Gold. Ooh, good save. That's insane timing, but that boost in spawn, and then teammate gets it. Dude, I was like, he's giving me the shot, I just have to angle it correctly, and I just barely missed it, sad. Nice. We have 2 jokes and DMs, excellent. I look forward to reading them. Ooh, this guy was determined to be a massive chode. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he'd get away with that. I was playing for a 50 low-key. These guys are playing pretty good. This might be like the best lobby we've played in today. God, dude, I keep screwing up my first touch. I leaned back too much on that first touch, so my flip took me up. Trying to take 50 or Sailor Boost, got 0 of it either. Should be wide open. Nice shot. Close. Scale up boost. Turn if you want. I would have liked to pass, but it's okay. Ooh. Ooh. I was about to sound like you. No one goes for the ceiling read. And yet, Dude, I am getting so surprised with some of these reads. It's the second time I've had an open shot and I've biffed it. It's gonna be intensely oh my god, well, never mind. I was gonna say it's gonna be intensely problematic if we lose off of literally me being AFK, alt tabbing back in on a kickoff, but now I don't have to worry about that. No, he should be quick chatting me. I'm biffing these shots. I've had 2 open shots that are like not, you know, not open shots, like there's 2 goalies in there, but I gotta get more power on it. Bad contact. Bad fundamentals, chat. Good demo. Nice kickoff. And the boost steal. That's a very bad pass, but yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I could have called that. I was thinking back about the situation. That guy messed up his first touch, so I wanted to put it middle, but I couldn't get above it. So I was like, I should have just jumped twice, tapped it straight down, recovered, caught it, and then played for a low 50 or something. That would have been a way more high percentage play, but I was thinking 3-dimensional. Dude, I don't really mind frickin' also great when we're playing a party called Hardstuck GC2. These are definitely robots, 100%. There's never been a more robotic duo I've ever played in my life. Hold on, let me check the doctor's jokes in my DMs real quick. Wow, the first one got me by surprise. I was expecting a different topic. No. Jeez. I don't really get the second one, but I give you credit for the effort. Line's currently bots, -50 smurfs, +50, normal players just 200. Usually what I see is one player's real and then one player's the bot. Sorry, buddy. All right, well, that's not the real player. Or that's the real player. Hardstuck GC2 is 100% the bot. That's the saddest part about this, is that, yeah, the bots are paid. Like, I thought they were just for free, like it was just some mod that they got online. But no, these people actually paid money just to get boosted. Like, these people are bottom of the rung humans. These people deserve to live in the sewer. Otherwise, like $50. I know, seriously. Like, bro, if my child ever came into the room, be like, "Hey, Dad, can I borrow the credit card?" It's like, "Yeah, what do you need it for?" It's like, "I want to pay $50." Wait, for a cosmetic? No, I want to pay for a bot to boost me. I'm like, "Oh, that's fun. You're never seeing daylight again. You're grounded forever. I'm sorry. I'm pulling you out of school. We're gonna restart from first principles. Your food from now on will be hunted. Good luck eating squirrel, Jimmy." Where's Charlotte than Annie? Dude, like, legit, these... I don't know how I'd react if my child was actively like, "Yeah, I don't feel like working hard. I'm just gonna get boosted by a robot." Why? To get tags that you didn't earn? Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Okay, well, you're grounded forever. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Ooh. That's so embarrassing! That's so embarrassing for you! Get out of my lobby! Imagine. Space making arcade game speedruns 100% more side? Yeah. My favorite is the people who use 3 bots in an RLCS qual. They're not even playing. They're like, it's one thing to get a teammate that's a bot and you're still playing on like as one of the real players. But like to get 3 players who are just playing, literally they just start up the bot and then they just like put their controller down. Like that's crazy to me. At least you can kind of pretend that you're earning some of these wins, you know, when you're playing. Like just a little bit. Because you're like, well, I mean, a bot might be playing, but like, I'm still playing the game. But no, like some of these people straight up just load up 3 bots and just sit back, scrolling on Instagram or whatever, as someone else plays for them. And it's like, have you considered getting out of here? Oh, we got some CRO reporting. Ball State 3-1 over Winthrop. Okay. 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 Sure, why not? Yeah, why not? Uh-huh, yeah, okay. That's... oh, wow. Shout out Guh and Oath. Taking down Garrett G, T. Corell, and Percy. Also shout out Phoebes, freshman player. It's have every position or boost of every player. Yep. I mean, that's also the irritating thing about bots is that they're not playing predictively. They're input reading. Like they know exactly what you're doing. I don't know if that's actually what like modern bots do, but I know back in the day that was like kind of what they're doing. Like basically, as soon as you jump, they know that you jumped. They have like instant reaction to every input. So it's like you couldn't. It was really hard to flick on them because they knew exactly when you were about to flick. Let it stink. Hell yeah. Northern Lion till the room stink. Did I need to flick that? No, teammate, you just... okay, I definitely just watched you grab like 300 boost in the space of like 3 minutes, so let's not do that. No! That was a good flick, dude. Dude, I hate it when you're about to recover on a corner or something and then you hit the ledge and you lose the ability to grip the wall. I don't know about that. Hey, William. No faith. He's backwards. Oh, no. That's a really good pass. Great bump, teammate. Never mind. Okay, you're redeemed. Oh, and then he threw it away. I'm bored. Wait, that's crazy. Holy crap. Bro makes the goatiest play, and then the one place he shouldn't put it, he put it right down the middle. That's crazy. That's crazy. He doesn't even try to take that to the side. Ooh, whoa. That's over. Silver 3, I should be plat 1. I don't think you should be if you're silver 3. Sounds like you're, if anything, should be maybe a gold. So you gotta work on your fundamentals a bit more. Haha! I actually was low-key trying to like hit that straight down, but going over it worked too because I was playing off by touch anyway. Yeah, de-rusting is rough because I feel like when I'm on, like a couple weeks back, and a bit more hours on me, I feel like I was like solo queuing and I was like hitting everything I needed to, was getting like plus 100 on the day, and now I'm just like not able to do that. It's sad. It's me. Okay. Bro's name is Peak TV. Of course, he's gonna go for the double tap instead of just the simple tap, and it's great. Hey, real talk. Good chow. I didn't think you'd chase that. Oh, Peak, you missed the side boost. Please don't get demoed. That's sad. Oh well. Home goal. Oh, I should have put a back post. Thank God. I promise I should be flat. I can beat my diamond friend, except if you could beat your diamond friend, you'd be able to solo queue out, buddy. I'm not gonna be dead ass. You're playing, I'm sure, the occasional boosted player or like Smurf, but like for the most part, you're just not ranking him because you're not hitting the basics. You should be practicing the basics more than you should be practicing anything else. I'm so sick of these freaking silvers and gold coming in my chat like, I'm still trying to learn how to fast aerial. I'm still trying to learn how to speed flip. I'm still trying to learn how to reset. And I'm like, why are you learning that stuff? Like, you do not need that. In frickin' silver, dude, like sorry, man, I just assumed your angle was a little bit cleaner on that. All right, sick boost grab, homie. Peak, I'm gonna need you to stay home and not do that. Only so much we can do. I did buy him 9 seconds on this, so what happened here? He grabbed a pad and he got forward. I was hoping he'd maintain momentum a little bit. Serious and well thought out answer. Okay. Oh my God! That's terrible. You can't be SSL? Hey, so if you read my title, I am a Perma-washed former SSL, so yeah, I am not a SSL right now. In fact, we are on very low hours trying to get back to that rank. Unfortunately, we're down here in GC2 where no one is good at the game. That's kind of a throwaway. Just gonna keep that up. Oh my gosh! What a stupid way to lose! Crazy. I know the base. Know how to half flip. Yes. Wave dash. Sure. Air dribble. Nope. Sometimes slippery step. Nope. That is not the basics. Guys, if you are silver and you're wondering why you're still silver, it's because you cannot consistently do this. Bang. Wow, an aerial. I know how to do that. Yeah, but how consistently? No, genuinely, like how consistently are you actually going up and making contact? I'm not talking about like hitting it well, like making contact. And if you're like, I do that every time. In fact, I can go for a double tap. Okay, then why are you in silver? You're probably really, really bad at aiming at the ball. Like, that's why I get on people about that. Because you're like, I know how to flip reset. Okay, well, why are you practicing that if you're silver? You don't even know how to, I need to know how to air dribble. Literally in silver, all you need to know is just how to power shot. So right after it bounces, bang. 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you're not doing it that well. I guarantee you in a game, you're not doing it that well. There's no way you're hitting that many aerials and you're still in silver. You're probably just chasing everything or doing something wrong. If we do a replay review day, I want you to submit one to me because I guarantee that you are playing like an absolute bat out of hell. Oh my God. I was going supersonic and turned away, but okay. That was a really delayed one, but I was like, oh, they're not challenging, so. I wouldn't be surprised if they start hitting flip resets. Well, the thing is, they keep going for it. This has been my take forever, is that people are very obsessed with, like, they watch content creators, and it used to be, wow, these guys are so good, comma, they can flip reset. Now it's like, wow, these guys are so good because they can flip reset. And so therefore you watch pros do a mechanic, and you're like, therefore I need to know how to do it. Forgetting that the reason they're doing that is because they practiced it so much that it's like second nature. Like, people need to keep that in the back of their mind. Is this Scarloey, by the way? I'm gonna pre-jump this a little bit. I don't know if he's actually getting it. Yes, he is. All right, cool. And so a lot of skill development is warped because Rocket League content is so focused around high-level play that you're just like, oh, okay, I see these guys do this stuff, I need to pull it off. No, content creators are going for that because people want to see flip resets, not because they're absolutely necessary to rank up. You can 100%, you know, be like Flakes and just not go for anything mechanical and just play solid and rank up. Teammate, I was trying to give you a good setup on that, but, or rather a good double, but I overhit it, and on top of the fact that it's okay. Oop. Happened good, I realized. Teammate might not have it. We're good. Hello, Jack. What rank would you say learning a speed will be acceptable? I'd say like flat, maybe. Like starting to at least learn the basics. I just feel like people in like silver are like, you're still learning how to drive straight, like dead ass. Like, so when people are acting like, I need to know how to air dribble. Like, no, you don't. Like, barely anyone can aerial. What do you mean you need to air dribble? Not good in your back pocket. I would say that's why I said like at the absolute lowest that I would think it'd be like okay to practice occasionally would be plat. Because then you're at least somewhat competent and fast or whatever, but it's like. But even then, I'm just like speed flip is such a nice thing to have, but it's not 100% necessary. Honestly, speed flip is more necessary for kickoffs than anything else. And what, you hurt people? I hurt what? Well. No, I missed on that. Honestly, I'm not sure why I thought that was gonna be shot. I did not hear him get demoed until right after that got hit. Guy saying he's silver and should be plat and is asking for a 1v1. I don't miss every boost on the map. In there, Colonel. 90 flips or speed flips. My brain just broke learning speed flips. I just have not ever really been consistent at them. Like, I can do them from time to time, but weirdly enough, I can't do them without my ball cam on or off. It's very hard for me to, like, angle them. But that's just my personal glitch in my brain. And also not being willing to really practice my mechanics more. Cool. Trying to stay behind that on the 50, and I guess that works. Wide open for Colonel. Nice. William, I don't know why you're getting so confrontational. I'm just saying, like, the reason why you're a rank is because you're probably not doing the fundamentals well. Are you on PC or console? There's also a very classic thing that I hear a lot from people. They come in asking advice, and then I give them advice, and then they're just like, well, screw you. And it's like, buddy, like, do you want advice or not? Like, I'm not insulting you by saying you're an idiot and you're not learning well or whatever. I'm literally just saying, like, based on the thousands of hours of coaching I've mustered up at a lot of different levels, it's very consistent that silvers, golds, plats are struggling with consistency on certain fundamental mechanics. It's why my exclamation point gold tips, exclamation point plat tips, or whatever are what they are. It's the most frequent things I saw when I was coaching golds, when I was coaching plats, when I was coaching diamonds, would be those things. Because I was gonna say, if you have a console, you should send me a clip. Actually, you know, I wonder if you're on ball chasing. I wonder if I can watch you on that. What's your username in game on your console? Like, type it out exactly as it shows. Oh, good save. I would agree with that. It definitely helps. What a catch. Peak Gold 3 saying deserves plat 3. Let me 1v1 William, I beg. Lilo, no. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. William's not giving me his username on console, so I'm kind of ticked. I kind of want to look him up on ball chasing to see if I can find a replay with him. I will genuinely do a replay review right now. Oh, cool. Someone write that down. I'm gonna look on ball chasing to see if you've ever played anyone on cross plat or something. All right, chat. Let's look it up. Let's see if we can do an educational moment here. Ball chasing. Player name. William. Kitty. Let's at least find you on Rocket League Tracker. What are you on? PS? PlayStation? Could you give me some advice to get from GC2 to GC3? I'm bouncing in and out of 16. Well, you gotta be consistent. Hence why I'm currently going random stuff. All right, I found your Epic account. Just kidding. It's not. William, what console are you on? Let's try Xbox first. That account doesn't exist. Okay, PlayStation. And PlayStation doesn't exist. Okay, I don't know what your account is. Is that your gamer tag, or is that your display name? Either way, you're not showing up on ball chasing, so that's highly unfortunate. I don't think there's a way to get a replay of you. All right, well, that was going to be a fun educational experience, but yeah. Basically, a lot of players in Silver, the issue that they have is they just go for absolutely everything. Oh, hold on. We have a different username. All right, no one on ball chasing for that. Xbox gamer tag also doesn't exist. All right, well. It's not an RL tracker, and you're not in anyone's replays, so I don't know if you play cross-platform, or maybe people just aren't playing you with ball chasing on. Shh. Shush, kitty. Show my gamer tag? Okay, well, I mean, it's not, no problems. I'm just trying to find a way to watch a replay of yours, but you're on console, which makes that infinitely harder because you can't really just share a replay file, you know? Or I'll do a live stream and you'll see if you want. I don't know if I'm down to do that, but if like, I just want something quick and easy to like look at a replay or something. Really wants a demo. Good flag. Teammate, let's go, Toonie. Yeah, I think the worst thing you can do in twos specifically that I've been, picking up on is just trying to, like, in threes, you can start trying to force angles because you'll have enough time to recover and your teammate can recover. But when you're playing in twos, the worst thing you can do is try to force a shot out of something that's pretty low percentage. Kind of like in 1v1, you know how, like, you ever go for a shot, you miss, and then just an easy walk down the other lane? Like, that's kind of what it is in twos as well. It's why I tell people not to use the backboard unless you're able to follow it immediately, or you know for a fact your teammate is behind them, or the other team's like super boost fatigued. Because that way you can just lob one off the backboard for an alley-oop, basically. But there's a lot of players who try like really hard to constantly follow everything, especially in low ranks. You'll throw like not specifically EDAX, but like a lot of low rank twos players will do this constantly. They'll try to throw the ball off the backboard over and over like it's threes, and I'm like, buddy, the reason you're getting scored on is because you're expecting your teammate to get that read. He still wants that, it's crazy. Oh, no demo. What a soft landing there. That's fast. Division came out on mobile? Wait, that game is a mobile game? Also, follow-up question, there's still Division? Love talking about this game. Lilo on improved mark. Lilo, you were my most improved player in WCB for a while. I remember that eventual open that you ended up winning with Luminosity was like actually your peak. You were absolutely dominating the court. Actually, I think it was a Radiant event, not WCB. No, I had the recovery and I glitched it. This guy is kind of just like perfect possession player. I'm liking it, Tooney. I'm liking it. Okay, well, I'm not a huge fan of that, but whatever. He's not making any mistakes. He's just playing a little fast. I was playing the dunk. I was like, I either get a bump or I get a double, but not both. Well, I like mobile gaming because it makes everything accessible to people. Wait, let's go! Wait, it's his goal? That's okay. Synergy. Can't teach that. And that space to compete really did help me. That's why I hate, like Leo, that's why I hate those tournaments are gone. Because it's beside like prize money and everything, it's just like, I love competitive structure. Like I'm a huge fan of leagues, which is why I'm a huge fan of like in college, we have CCS, we have NACE, we have like a trillion different like leagues that you can play in to get a bunch of reps in. And even if you're not playing for like thousands of dollars, it's nice to just be like, oh, this is all organized. All we gotta do is just show up and play a game and whatever. I did want to play in Zero for a long time. I'm turning 20 this year, so I think my time is over. Buddy, Garrett G is in college. He's 25. Like, you're fine. You can go to college at any time. Don't worry about it. Plus, college will help you develop if you play at an actual program. Hey, backcourt. What's going on? Because of a woman? Yes. People really dislike a woman. Yo, that thread the other day about that Val player. Oh no, it was a CS2 player in Europe that apparently they were doing like tryouts, and apparently she was like absolutely kicking everyone's ass, and then eventually they asked the team, so what do you think? And they're like, well, clearly this player's the best, but like I don't know if these players are gonna stay focused because woman. And it's just like, dude, like grow up. Like imagine playing for a professional esports org and finding a perfect player for your play style, but you're like, but woman. Like, dude, do you want to win or not? It's also what used to make me laugh about like players who were like asked like about gay players in the NFL, and they were just like, no, because what if he looks at my butt? Like, okay. Like, who cares? Who cares? Question mark. Like. You think you're freaking... It's like you think your teammate is going to be thirsting over all the dudes? Like, that's not how it works. Oh. I'm pregnant? JK? Well, wasn't sure if you were ready for that responsibility, Jack, so glad to hear. I live in the UK. I mean, you could always go to an American college. That's crazy. You actually just let me flick that. Like, esports recruitment is so much in its infancy. If you just attend a school with already an existing esports program, probably, you know, just go. A lot of schools just do tryouts, like straight up. Like, you're not recruited, and that's the only way you're on a roster, you know? huge Spawn fan of that. Wow, I love those types of flicks where you get like the extra bonus touch because you time your pre-flip, but it just didn't quite work. I hate everything about that. I'm not gonna lie. Also, teammate, let's play this one back. What happened here? He was leaning back so far, his front flip took him backwards. That's crazy. Well, rank you, this is GC2. Shockingly. All right, that was my attempt at being experimental. Why do you guys make college so expensive? It's simply because our country hates us and doesn't want us to succeed. Long ago, we were asked, would you rather make money or help other people? And we decided the former. William was trying to bait me into a free coaching sesh. I know it. Yeah. I was like an Albright college for acting, but it costs 31K. That's not even that bad, dude. Also, keep in mind, if you have decent grades, you can probably get a merit scholarship as well. Why are you so good at forcing Bengals? I would never force the Cincinnati Bengals into anything. Force them into playing football? I don't think what they do is classified as football, so I think that would be a good idea. Rainbow Six is also on mobile? That was one I have not seen. I know some games, I know PUBG is like single-handedly kept alive because of its mobile player base. PUBG tournaments like don't even exist anymore. It's all mobile PUBG. But again, I like mobile gaming because it really does democratize things. One thing about gaming that I always hated is that it's not like a cheap, like you've never seen like a, this is something I brought up and I've wanted to tweet for a while, but I've always felt kind of bad about it because I don't want to like, you know, negate anyone's experience or whatever. But like, in sports, there's so many from like, I came from nothing. I played soccer with a, you know, a volleyball that I weighted down to simulate a soccer ball because we were so broke we couldn't afford a blah blah. You know, like stuff like that. There is no such thing as a lower or even like barely even like a lower class, socioeconomic class, like rags to riches esports story. Because just to be able to play at all, you need like a $400 console. The closest you can get is cheese or something, like playing on a Switch, which is like $200, I guess, nowadays. But even still, like, you still need to pay a bunch of money. Whereas you can play soccer with pretty cheap cleats. You can buy legitimately cleats for like 30 bucks. I remember a while back, it's the Season 6 World Championship, Corrupted G had like a bio about him, about how my career in esports has led to a career in graphic design. But the thing is, the career in graphic design was for the company his dad owns. So it was like, that's not an inspiring story, dude. That's just a story about how you're playing esports and also work in a graphic design company that your dad owns. Like, how is that inspiring? I was laughing my ass off at that. No shade to Corrupt G. I just thought it was really funny when I saw that. I was like, America's esports give better scholarships compared to actual sports? Absolutely not. Esports are so far behind, dude. Like, you're not even close to getting as good of scholarship off that. Almost every single D1 university, like a bunch of universities, give away full rides to certain athletes. Esports is very far away from that. Like, Esports does give full rides, but they don't. It's very rare, incredibly rare. Even like a very successful programs that are known for esports don't give away full rides. Arju, arguably the best player in all of CRL, was not on a full ride at St. Clair, a school that was put basically on the map by its esports program. Yeah, traditional sports are infinitely more well-funded. What are you doing? Holy brain damage, buddy. He literally actually turned around and faced forward on that play like we weren't about to get that knockback. Anyway. Where's the guy who wants to 1v1? Oh, Lilo? Lilo Williams back. If you're SSL, where's your banner or goal explosion from it? Okay, well. Ding. SSL, 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 SSL. He's calling me out, doubting like I'm lying, as if, one, you couldn't look up my username and check when I was SSL. Like, what an easily falsifiable claim. Where the headphones from? Amazon. Crazy the resemblance in face. I am a white guy with brown hair, so. Wow, that actually almost worked. That was really funny. I'm so cross-faded. Oh no. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect him to peak like that. Ah, yes, a RLCS challenger in low 1600s. That was a crazy setup, not gonna lie. Lilo, please record William if you're 1v1ing him. Because I would greatly enjoy watching that. Gotta be on ball chasing? Pog. Alright, this guy's smurfed as hell. What the fuck? That was the craziest scoop. Oh my god. Alright. Close team of 8, chance of winning CRL, not even close. Unfortunately, Float's just not that good as a squad. I mean, they're good, but they're not, like, you have to be basically like a top 100 player, rank X type quality team to win CRL. Like, the lowest ranked player to win CRL in the past, like, since I've been casting for them has basically been like a low 2000 MMR player. Like, I think it was like a rank A player, and we're gonna act like that's even remotely attainable for like most teams. What was that, kitty? She's giving the most lonesome little... I thought it was someone outside. I was literally like, what the heck is that? We're 1v1ing right now? Let's go, Pog. crazy how I've never heard of the Zarian player. I was just trying to put that way farther away. Bad read. You ever play against or beat someone you commentate a match for? All the time. No, but like the thing is, you have to be basically all like 2200 and up type of players, like rank A, rank X. Like I would say rank A is pretty much the minimum average rank of most players who get to CRL. If you're not capable of being at least that average, you're not gonna have any chance. That's why our show about it, it's still called Champ League, because it's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek joke of like, we're so far beyond that. Because back in the day, people used to think, oh, it's like a Champ 3 league. As long as you're that level, you can play in CRL. But now it's like your C3 is not making it past second round of quals. Trying to keep it somewhat tight. Gun conflict. Wait, oh my god, he just sold. He just sold. God dang it, that spawn. No, I was trying to land on the crossbar, dude. I'm sorry, teammate, gonna have to last for a half second against this guy who's wall dashing. This guy's the most smurf player. Holy crap, dude. It's so insane how smurf this guy is. What is this? I'm just gonna hope this guy is not like low 16s, because if he is, this guy needs to have his PC destroyed. Nothing I hate more than players who are just purposely playing way below their skill level. I'm gonna assume this guy also might be like accidentally smurfing, where he just doesn't play twos or hasn't played the game in a while, so he's getting his MMR back up. But it's like, if we get to this endgame screen and he is like a 16-30, I'm going to scream. Wow. Okay. Courier froze, leaving Cyril, and they're bringing in a player named Fouge. I know Fouge. He's good. Oof. Wow, he went for the pinch. I saw him go for the pinch, but... I want to get past that Zarian guy, but he's going to be like last back on pretty much every of those plays. Halfway through that, I realized I thought I had like 20 more boost on that, and I was like, wait, I actually have none of that boost. Excellent touch, teammate. That's really embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. That's insanely embarrassing. That guy had a free carry in this game. Oh my. They're the team not the strongest. Well, I mean, no, but again, like that's half of it. Is like being really good at the game is the bare minimum in CRL. And yeah, the players on Albright, I think for Flo's team, I don't remember exactly what college they are. Like they're all good, but the thing is, you have to be all insanely good and also really locked in. Like I cast them in the 2v2 open and they're good, but like again, you put them against a team like Cam and Brock, who are like, you know, not even that good of a CRL team, and yet in the 2v2 open they're demolishing because those are two rank X players. Like the gap between a rank A and rank X is huge for general skill. Same with B+ to A. At least consistency wise. Ronaldo or Messi? Man, it's been a fat minute since someone NPC asked me that. I have no opinion on that, dude. I don't really care. Right now, I'm a bigger fan of Messi just because he plays in the MLS instead of a league that no one gives a shit about. You're telling me the Saudi League is better than the MLS, buddy? How many times have you ever heard someone be like, yo, you catch that Saudi League game? No, no one. No one has ever said that. No one in the history of the world. People in Saudi Arabia are the only people who have ever said that. At least in the MLS, you at least have a large cultural market that is slowly developing, whereas Saudi Arabia were kind of already tapped out in terms of global appeal. GG, how'd it go? How are you an RLCS contender? Because you played for a team that got close to making RLCS. I didn't expect you to miss that. I'm I kind of turned off my brain because I was like, he's gonna deflect that. Got white 12 zipped. Ah, dude, Lilo. Turns out that person didn't deserve gold. There's Plat, maybe? Well, then that's why I wanted to see how he's playing in silver, because I just don't... Oh, I thought he was cutting. I was trying to put it around him. My bad protocol. Commentate or LCS? No, they don't like having new people on. RLCS is a very closed ecosystem for new talent. Wait. How are you winning that 50 so cleanly, dude? This dude took a 50 with no momentum and it still got enough boost to recover off of that and go down line to air dribble that. That's insane, dude. I don't know. I just can never really embrace anything when people are like, no, I play well against diamonds. I'm like, dude, if you're still in silver, if you can't solo queue out of silver, then you're just objectively not good enough. Like, that's kind of my mind. Silver is the second lowest rank in the game. These players struggle to drive in a straight line, and people are actively being like, I can't solo carry out of that. I just don't understand how that even works. Well, that's why I want to see a replay of you, buddy, playing in your the rank you're apparently struggling to play in, because I'm genuinely not sure how that works. I linked it to you. I will watch it on stream. Oh, wow, that was the most delayed freaking reaction by that guy. Oh, buddy, get off me. Ah, so he was chasing me on the wall. Bad first touch. Hey, did you? But I'm with the job. I don't exactly know. I just got told, hey, we're terminating your employment. And I was like, okay. Dude, not gonna lie, I lobbed that one just to beat that first guy, and then I realized they were both gone, and I was like, oh, well, I was not anticipating having to follow that. Nope. No, teammate, you think you're all that. Alrighty. This player does not deserve to see the sunlight. Anyway. Alright. I got linked it from Lilo. All right, let's watch William's perspective here. Kyle, thank you for the 20. Oh, Lilo, you suck. How dare you go for that? That's really rough. Kickoff. Not gonna hustle to get back on that? No? Well, you're going for a speed flip, but you're not nailing it. You should probably just stick with a diagonal. You're overcompensating on your left stick movement. Yeah, you're shoving your left stick like this way on your pullback or something. That jump's got to go forward. So notice how on here, right before you go for this, you back up a little bit. The way you save boost is by keeping momentum. So on this one, if you're going to go back here, if you're going to go for this, watch how your car stops, and then you back up, and then you jump. All your momentum is carrying you back, which means the boost you're going to use is going to be wasted because you're using it to get up, but you also have to push forward. Whereas, keep in mind, you only need about 1 pad, so about 12 boost, to touch the roof of the goal. So in order to get this block, ideally you should just be jumping once in place or drive back a little bit and then move forward as you jump to get momentum. Otherwise, you kind of just like get close. You got your flip, good job, but like, I don't know, just keep that in mind. Your momentum is really important on this. You're also playing very slow on this, like you have 16 boost right here. Lilo goes out, this is where you flip. Use your boost. Go to the side boost. Go, 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 go. And then now you just grab it, but it's just taking you a long time to get in your position. This is where you turn around on a shadow defense. You're way too far forward. And it goes over you, and now it's over your head. Now you're in the panic mode. You have to get wider angles. Get a wider angle. You're too close, it's a backflip. And it goes over you. See, the thing is, you're not actually shadowing. Shadow defense is not just going backwards with them. It's taking an angle. Ideally, you should be kind of like from ahead. From like on top, ideally, if a ball is coming straight at your goal, you should be driving across it, delaying, driving across it, delaying, because you want to be able to come in at an angle and knock to the side. If you're straight, going straight, eventually the ball's going to come at you. You just have to backflip or whatever, and you're not going to get really a lot of power on it. So when you're shadowing, it's not actually staying directly next to them. It's staying close to it, but a little off the side. That way you can bait in a flick. You can, you know, angle out yourself a bit. So that way when you get a save, it's not directly over your goal or straight up in the air. You can knock to the corners. You're also very close, like on, especially in a 1v1 like this, that's a backflip. They're waiting for a backflip. They're trying to get it off their car. You wait for them because they're not a danger right now. But if you get too close, then you risk that happening. Where you have a boosted advantage, you could even challenge that, but then you're like, no. And then you kind of panic from there. From here, you should definitely accelerate. Don't jump and just hit it. All right, a little low, that's fine. Blue's playing for a 50, so you should also play that, that's good. Play off their touch, that's fine. Take a look at them, they're fine. All right. Yep. Again, this is why I say, like, these are a lot of, like, fundamental comfort things. Do not flip that if you're not pressured. Right here, you should look downfield, and if Lilo's not there, take that to your corner and grab some boost. But then you threw it, and it's like, oh. You gotta... Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, when you cut, that's when you tap your pads. Right here, accelerate, get underneath it. And then you don't, and then you have to catch it, and then you catch it, and you have to catch it, and you're like, oh, no, no, no. That's fine. Get out. Oh, Lilo with the flip reset musty almost. That's... All right, well, you took too long because the recovery's in. Honestly, right here, you just got to play the bounce. So right here, okay, that's off target. Immediately your brain should be like, that's off target. Position yourself to go upfield, but instead you brake, accelerate, brake, accelerate, brake, accelerate, and then you drive, and then you're lining it up, and then you're lining it up, and then you're lining it up, and bang. Like, that's got to be all, like, fast. And that's why I say, like, this is what, like, gold and higher is all about, is being able to, like, confidently be like, okay, this is the read, this is the line I need to take, and I go. But I think you're still struggling with, like, the comfort level of lining up your approach on a lot of these. Also, very delayed flick. That's exactly where you shadow, where you're like, you come up and be like, I'm not getting that. Turn around immediately. Even get that mid boost or something, but because you're so far away, you're just not going to be able to get there in time. Now we're trying out the no flip kickoff. All right, good finish, Lilo. Not the Evan pop. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do here. When you're speed flipping, instead of a front flip cancel, imagine this your left stick axis, you're pressing it slightly to the left or slightly to the right of dead center. You're basically, if it's hands at a clock, your flip should be hitting 11 or 1, and you're canceling it backwards. But based on what your angle here, it looks like you're flipping it like very harshly diagonal, like almost like this angle, like almost all the way to the right. You're like doing that because your nose is bucking really hard. So I don't know if you're canceling it close to a front flip because your tail is whipping out really wide on that. Nice. Lilo's been on Pro Org before. If y'all remember Luminosity. So this setup is not bad. The issue is, as you're jumping, you're not leaning back. You're flicking it and just jumping and then dead jumping, where you jump like that. Like you have to lean back, or otherwise your boost is going to take you forward. And now you're in a situation where like, uh-oh, I got to catch back up to it. And it just gets you all panicked out. Yes, indeed, we did hit the donut goal. Shout out to Kyle, 20. I don't know, man. This is what I was talking about, though, when I was saying, like, the reason why you're struggling to get out of silver is because you're still learning the fundamentals. I know you're like, I can do more stuff than that, but it's not about what you can do. It's how consistently you're doing it. If you're not comfortable making a read on the bouncing ball, you should be drilling that constantly. All right, I've seen enough. I'm just saying, like, when you're practicing the fundamentals, what I mean is, like, being able to jump immediately and get to the ball in a straight line. Haircut looks good. Thank you, Flight. This guy was kind of moving, not like hiring for the ability to drive around. 9 out of 10 air dribbles are good, but this is why I call it out, because I'm like, guys, like, if you actually can air dribble, like, keep the ball on your hood and at least get 2 touches. That's what I would define as like a basic air dribble. If you can touch the ball at least twice in the air in the same aerial, that's basically an air dribble at a low rank. I don't know about Plaid though. He's definitely, I think he's accurately ranked right now in like a low gold environment. All right. They were kind of waiting for my flick, so I'm like, I'm just gonna not touch that. Oh, I was trying to go the lightest touch there. What's happening? Oh my, oh. I completely misread that touch. My bad. He's 56, 58. 50 boost touch ceiling. You can get there with under 50. That is my one, that's my one test I tell all the players. If you're trying to learn your fast aerial, you should be able to stand still in free play, turn off unlimited boost, and stand still, jump straight up, touch the ceiling, land, and then jump up again, touch the ceiling, all with one tank of boost. And if you can't do that, then you are not aerialing correctly on your fast aerial takeoff. Mimic the video you just watched, potentially. All right, this is why I stopped doing replay reviews in the middle of the day, or in the middle of the stream. It just cools me down. What? No. No! That was even close. He hit that close to the corner in the goal. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, I think he has a reset. Okay. That was a weird one. I was waiting for the touch, and it was just far enough off the wall that the touch wasn't actually activating. I was really confused there. I'm giving you that corner, by the way. Thank you, Top. Ah, could have put that under the bar. That was a very good first touch. No! Dude, lock in, TALKO. Literally did everything possibly right there until I actually needed to just lock in a reset. Because I'm an idiot. I am also an idiot there, but it's okay because I bumped him. Surely he doesn't recover on that. And yeah, he does. Okay, well, my bad. Zero League players also throwing me for the loop. Oh yeah, Dave, I just saw the Ball State one, and I'm just like... 4 horse dashes, gotta learn. No, you don't. Interview went really well. Let's go. Final round tomorrow. Wait, you have another final? That's crazy. But congrats on your interview. Like I said, just speak with confidence. They're talking to you for a reason. Best luck in your final round. Teammate just taking a casual Sunday drive, dude. He was not even trying to demo that guy. Nice, Tom. All right. I'm off sleep, everyone. Good night, Kyle. Thank you so much. I'm going to update the no-no goal in your honor. There you go. Red Ball State Winthrop went on to abuse Akron B. I mean, that's not super rare. But, you know, it's why transit property CRO results is funny, because Ball State got 3-2'd by Akron Blue, and then they beat Winthrop, and then Winthrop beats Akron Blue, so you're just like, what even is real anymore? All teams are struggling hella with result consistency, though. Wait, teammate, how does this happen? You're on the inside of this play. With 100 boost. Oof. Circle of Suck is inevitable. I think we need like one specific result to happen. I'll reevaluate it after this to see how close we are. We're like one result away, I think. But now that everyone's lost, it's much more doable. I don't know if Tomchi enjoys winning. I don't think he wants to win. Gained any traction on jobs? Well, no, because we're still in the first like weekish of jobs responding to apps, so I've not gotten any rejections yet, but I've not gotten any acceptances. But there was an FC Dallas position that unfortunately did close right as I was trying to log into it. They were like, sorry, we just closed this one. I was like, but there's a different position I applied to that would be actually pretty sick, and it pays pretty well. Downside with some of the FC Dallas stuff is that some of them are permanent and some of them are seasonal. So like this job might pay for like the entire season, but like then as soon as it's over, it's like you're donezo. I'm just kind of trying to get a job there because I would actually love to work for FC Dallas, or at least be in their like ecosystem for jobs. I hate how I just ran out of boost the moment I took FFP. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna go get off for tonight. My brain is so off. I can't make any reads anymore. But yeah, it does take a while. Best luck, J Bogo, on your interview. But yeah, my brain's dead. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. I don't know my stream schedule anymore, so trying to figure that out. Peace.